Good morning. This is Reverend Dr. Christine Emmerling, and with us are Reverend Mark Stuefloten and Reverend Teresa Stuefloten. To everyone listening, we welcome you to our Community of Infinite Spirit Sunday service. And we'll begin with the Christ in me greets the Christ in you. Shall we say this together? The Christ in me greets the Christ in you. And so it is. And we will begin with our opening song, I Am Opening, by Christy Snow from her album, I Sing My Love.
I am opening, I am opening, my heart is ready to receive. I am opening, I am opening, my heart is ready to receive. I am opening, I am opening, my heart is ready to receive. I am opening, I am opening, my heart is ready to receive. We are opening, we are opening, our hearts are ready to receive. We are opening, we are opening, our hearts are ready to receive. I am opening, I am opening, my heart is ready to receive.
And let us join together in prayer, beginning with the Divine Science Statement of Being. God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. I am an individualized expression of God, and ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. We shall now form a circle of love. Love is more than a word or a feeling. Love is a power that lives within us and is us. We can activate this love by our focus, our intention, beginning with focusing in on our heart center. We breathe into it with the very life and breath of God. And this love radiates through our whole body and being. When we exhale, it radiates and expands forth, connecting us together, heart to heart. Our love continues to expand to include everyone and all life everywhere, all dimensions, all worlds, all universes. For we are truly one, one in spirit, one in God, one in love. And so it is. Amen. And it is my pleasure now to turn this over to Reverend Mark Stuefloten.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Reverend Dr. Christine, for that warm opening. Love is the way. I'm reading to this morning by a book by Reverend, well, it's really a monk, David Stein, on gratefulness. Ordinary happiness depends on happenstance. Joy is that extraordinary happiness that is independent of what happens to us. Good luck can make us happy, but it cannot give us lasting joy. The root of joy is gratefulness. We tend to misunderstand the link between joy and gratefulness. We know that joyful people are grateful and suppose that they are grateful for their joy. But the reverse is true. Their joy springs from gratefulness. If one has all the good luck in the world but takes it for granted, it will not give one joy. And even bad luck will give joy to those who manage to be grateful for it. We hold the key to lasting happiness in our own hands. For it is not joy that makes us grateful. It is gratitude that makes us joyful. End of reading. We hold the power of joy. We hold the power of all the good things that one could imagine and one could think of. Good for ourselves and good for others. We have that power. We can decide to be happy today. Decide that every day. And raise that joy within you till it's over bubbling, so that everyone sees you. They think joy, joy, joy. It can be contagious. Now let's meditate. Let us take that joy, that gratitude for all the wonderful good things in our life, And the things that we might consider not so wonderful, let's rethink it. We know there's good only. So there's good in this. There's good about that. Let's take a second look at that. Just go within and realize the truth, that there's only God. God is good. So there's only good. There's only God. We're not alone. God is present. Good is present. Within us, around us, within others. Divine good, divine joy, health, happiness, prosperity in all we do is ours. We only need to see it, to realize it. Because Divine Spirit, our Creator, is joy. And the joy of the Creator is ours because we are created in the image and likeness of our Creator. We have that divine joy within us. Divine Spirit is pure joy. Within us is pure joy, the source of all our happiness, that lasting happiness, that joy within us is that divine Spirit. The cause of all our good, and it is all good, is Divine Spirit. And that joy, that divine joy that we share in common with Divine Spirit binds us. We are all spirit. We are all joyful. We're all grateful. We forget, then we remember. We have everlasting joy within us. The kind of joy that can never be taken away. The kind of joy that is there when you're standing at a gravesite of a beloved friend, family member. That joy is there. We are never separated from our Creator or anyone else. We are overflowing with joy. Joy, joy, joy. I am alive and overflowing with divine 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 joy. I am experiencing always pure joy, extraordinary happiness, everlasting love, everlasting joy, everlasting happiness. My joy is free, independent of any circumstances, conditions, or situations. It's joy, 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 forever, eternal. Within me is my joy, the joy that is the Divine Spirit. I am here, I am present with my Creator and with all other beings. The circle of joy, of thanksgiving and love, overflowing within me, around me, within others. I see the joy within myself. I feel the joy within myself. I see the joy in others. I am free. I can choose. Today, I choose happiness. Today, I choose joy. Let us go deep within now. And for a moment, just in the silence, feel that joy. Feel that love, that gratefulness, that everlasting love within you. I am alive and overflowing with divine joy. I am alive and overflowing with divine joy. Joy, joy, joy within my heart, within my soul, within my body, within my neighbor. All God, all good. I am grateful. I'm happy because I know that my joy, my life is one with my Creator. My joy is free, independent of all circumstances, all conditions, all situations. I am always in the presence of the divine Creator. I am one with all. My joy is present. My joy is everlasting. My joy is mine. It cannot be taken from me. I am enough. I am grateful for what is. I welcome all. I am a swinging gate, open for all to come and all to leave. I am open. I am independent of all circumstances, situations, conditions. I stand in the center of God. Joy, joy, joy. And so it is. As you come out of this meditation, remember that any time you forget, you can remember that whatever is going on in your life, be grateful, because you really don't know by looking at it with those eyes outside if it's good or bad or indifferent. But you do know one thing: it's all good. It's all God. So smile, be happy, be thankful. And now I'm going to return our service back to Reverend Dr. Christine for her message.
Thank you, Reverend Mark. I just feel so joyous. And we're going to have a song, a joyous song too, by Daniel Nahmad from his album Sacred Love, titled I am an instrument. Well, this Sunday I'm speaking on the 4 wise monkeys. 3 of these monkeys are mostly known as the 3 no evil monkey statues. There is a lesser known 4th monkey. These monkeys' statues are said to have come from the ancient Hindu tradition of China. It is believed that these 4 sayings originally came from the Analects of Confucius. It says, "Look not at what is contrary to propriety. Listen not to what is contrary to propriety. Speak not what is contrary to propriety. Make no movement which is contrary to propriety." The use of the monkey symbol and their sayings were first known in China and were brought to Japan by a Buddhist monk. The following is a brief description of each monkey's meaning. The first monkey, Mitsuru, is covering its eyes as to see no evil. The second monkey, Kikazaru, is covering its ears as to hear no evil. The third monkey, Iwazaru, is covering its mouth as to speak no evil. The fourth monkey, Chizaru, is seen covering its crotch or crossing its arms, representing as to do no evil or think no evil. For everyday living, these 4 do no evils is a message to live a good moral life, such as don't see flaws everywhere, always look for the good. Don't listen to gossip or lies, always listen for the truth. Don't speak that which is hurtful, always speak respectfully and kindly. Don't do hurtful things, always act respectfully and kindly. This is another way of saying the golden rule: to do to others as you would have them do to you. There is another way to understand this from the Bible in Matthew chapter 15, verses 11 through 20. And Jesus replied, "Don't you see that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and then out of the body? But the things that come out of a person's mouth come from the heart, and these defile them. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false testimony, slander. These are what defile a person, but eating with unwashed hands does not defile them." Here Jesus is using the example of eating and digesting food to explain how we take in information through our eyes and ears. Then by thinking upon these things, they are internalized and become part of us in our beliefs, emotions, and feelings. These are then stored in our subconscious memory, ready to be drawn upon, to express through our words and actions. Just by thinking fearful, hateful, lustful, or judgmental thoughts, we are already living with their energy within us. They have become part of our being, our mind, body, and soul. Even if we take no action, it is already causing us pain and suffering and bodily or mental ills. There is the saying, "What goes in must come out." This means all that is seen or heard through our TV, newspapers, movies, books, cell phones, computers, conversations, is taken in and absorbed in consciousness, and eventually will be expressed in our words, our actions, or manifested in our body. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 36 to 37, Jesus said, "I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned." Then in Luke chapter 12, verse 3, "Therefore, whatever you have said in the dark shall be heard in the light, and what you have whispered in private rooms shall be proclaimed on the housetops." Knowing our words have so much power in our life tells us to be careful about what we choose to say, and I would add what we choose to think about. People talk a lot, but have little to say that is meaningful. The quantity is high, while the quality is a low-grade vibration. Many conversations are about people complaining, judging, criticizing, or gossiping. People telling their perspectives of their daily dramas. This is a very low-level negative energy that sucks up the life force energy of the person speaking and to the one listening. When a person gossips or is always finding something to criticize, says much more about themselves than the person or thing they are talking about. It is a reflection of what is within them. It is like a poison within us that we share on to other people. I am reminded of the saying by Ralph Waldo Emerson, "What you do speaks so loudly, I can't hear what you're saying." To me, this means our actions represent who we are as a person, our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, which become our actions. This tells us so much more about a person than what comes out of their mouth even. Some people just say what they think you want to hear, or what makes them look good in your eyes. But who's fooling who? A similar teaching is found in Don Miguel's book, The Four Agreements. These agreements are based on the ancient Toltec wisdom teachings to help people live a life without pain and suffering. And I'll briefly describe each. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. The fourth agreement is always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. These agreements are all about truly loving ourselves. We are being kind to ourselves when we practice them. It is so easy to look in a mirror and see something that needs fixing, to complain about, and to criticize. Or we just go around seeing problems to fix or complain about to whoever will listen. Gossiping is a habit in lieu of anything of quality to say. We may find that if we're not complaining or gossiping, that we have nothing to say. How about just being silent? Silencing our mind and mouth. Have you ever looked out at the world without a thought and just observed without a judgment? Just seeing what is. This is a beautiful, peaceful state of being. We are being kind and loving when we truly listen to what another person is saying. We do this by being totally focused in every word, facial and body expression, while having no thoughts of our own. Just hearing that person speak, sharing from their heart. This is true listening that leads to true communication. People can sense when you're truly present or not. Our senses can misinterpret our world, meaning they can give us false information. These are the illusions or Maya of the world. Our collective thoughts are reflected in the world we see and experience. Our thoughts are filled with all sorts of information, beliefs, and distorted experiences. Have you ever seen something and the person next to you saw it differently? Have you ever said something and the person heard something else? Have your actions ever been misunderstood? We think we hear clearly. We think we see truly. We think we speak truthfully and think our actions are what we intended. While all the time the information we are given is false, and then our actions follow accordingly, causing pain and suffering. Now, let us look at this from the mystical viewpoint. These 4 wise monkeys are also known as the mystic monkeys. They are seen as shutting off all input to their senses. When we close off the input to our senses, we have an opportunity to see beyond the illusions of this world, to truly see, hear, speak, and act with pure intentions. The following is a spiritual practice of the mystics and what we call silent meditation or silent prayer. The way of the mystic is to truly love ourselves. This begins with loving God, the Christ consciousness within us, the loving presence of God that is everywhere present, in you, me, and all life, and everywhere. We do this by first having a relationship with the divine within us. We nurture our true self. That self is with a capital S, meaning our divine self. Starting with some good deep breathing. We then take our focus away from the problems of the world and letting go of our personal problems. We close our eyes, going inward to unite with our true self, which is known as our Christ mind, our Christ consciousness. This is God within us. We close our ears by turning our attention away from the internal mind chatter. We affirm what we know to be spiritual truth. Then we close our mouth and just be in a quiet stillness. This is relaxing into a receptive, listening state of mind for the still small voice within, being pure peace, pure light, pure love. In this silence, we are in the presence of pure spirit, of pure being. Truth is imparted and is embodied within our being. We are renewed of mind, body, and soul. We are uplifted in love and gratitude and joy. We have taken off the old person and put on the new. The mortal has put on immortality. We then can't help but be that which is recognized and realized in the silence within. Our behavior now matches our new understanding. We are now seeing the world through eyes of love and loving our neighbor as ourself. These 4 wise monkeys have revealed to us a path for living in peace and towards spiritual enlightenment. I invite us to take the challenge to control our input and output, garbage in, garbage out, to swap these old habits for the promise of living a life in peace. We take the next step towards enlightenment by giving a minute or two throughout the day to withdraw from the world and go within to the silence and be present in the divine presence. Along the way, we add longer periods of silence once or twice a day. Then one day we shall find ourselves transformed and living a life in peace, love, and joy. And thank you. I shall now turn this over to Reverend Teresa Stuefloten.
Thank you, Reverend Christine, for that wonderful message. Food for thought to live life in integrity. Now we have come to the divine, loving, healing gratitude portion of our service. We give gratitude for that which is ours to give and for that which we have received. I invite you to say our Community of Infinite Spirit gratitude prayer with me now. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Divine One, we thank you for all of the blessings you pour into our lives continuously. As we open ourselves to receive, blessings are poured out upon us. We have only to open our consciousness in willingness to receive, believing in the truth of abundant divine supply. As we give into the flow, we open ourselves to receive. As we give gratitude for our blessings, we open a space for more blessings to flow into us. We are so blessed. We are grateful for this beautiful summer day with the sunshine, the flowers blooming, fruit on the trees, vegetables growing in the garden, all blessings from our sacred Mother Earth. We are grateful for family and friends who share their love with us, and we give our love in return. We are a circle of love. Our Creator loves us unconditionally with a divine love, and we pass that love on to others, knowing that we are one with all. We are truly grateful for all of the blessings of donations and love that flow into the Community of Infinite Spirit to sustain this ministry of truth teachings. Divine One, we acknowledge our oneness with you. We know that we are never apart. We are always held in the divine arms. We know that we are one with everyone who listens to this message, and we wish true divine love and all perfect divine blessings for each one. May all be happy, may all be peaceful, and may all be free. And so it is. Amen. I invite you now to join me in the healing prayer circle by closing your eyes and imagining you are standing in a circle, holding hands with spiritual friends, all beautiful divine expressions. Feel that warm, loving hand in your right hand and that warm, loving hand in your left hand. Loving hands, loving hearts. We are connected, hand to hand, heart to heart. This is a holy circle. The ground on which we stand, our sacred Mother Earth, is holy ground. I invite you to bring attention to your breath, feeling your breath flowing in and flowing out, allowing your belly to expand with each in-breath and contract with each out-breath. Your breath brings you into the present moment. You can only breathe in the present. The divine is breathing you. Feel the presence of the divine in the present moment. Feel your oneness with your Creator, God, Spirit, Divine One, Mother, Father, however you like to refer to that which is the source. Feel your oneness with that. Feel the intensity of perfect divine love that flows endlessly from our source. The divine loves you with a love that is beyond comprehension of the mind, a love so expansive that it fills everything, everywhere. You are created from this divine love. Every cell of your physical body is filled with this perfect divine love. Your consciousness is filled with this perfect divine love. Nothing is outside of this great love. This greatest love sustains and nurtures all that is. Our oneness is in this greatest love. Breathe into your heart chakra, allowing it to open fully with love and compassion. See and feel your heart chakra glowing with light. Continue to breathe into the heart, allowing that light to become brighter and brighter. See the light of perfect divine love streaming out from your heart center to bless the world with divine love. You are one with divine love. All beings are one with divine love. We have the power to heal with divine love. I invite you to feel every cell in your physical body filled with divine love. If there is any place in your physical body that needs healing, direct the light of divine love to flow there, harmonizing and healing the physical body. Breathe into the places that need healing. Breathe. Allow the light of divine love to fill your emotional body, healing any emotional hurts that are there, releasing them into the light. Breathe. Any relationships that need healing, bring them to mind, allowing the light of divine love to flow into those relationships, releasing all resistance, allowing divine love to fill every relationship in your life. Open your heart and let the hurt be released. Letting go benefits you by allowing the blockage to be healed, allowing you to feel your wholeness in divine love. Breathe. All is in divine right order. Now I invite you to join in creating a wave of divine love and light that encircles the entire planet, bringing a giant wave of peace, harmony, and love everywhere. Feel your open heart chakra emanating a beam of divine love that joins all of the other beams of divine love in a wave of pure, perfect love, encircling the planet, going to all places, even those places that are hidden. We see every place filled with divine love and light, as divine love and light are manifesting everywhere. This wave of divine love, peace, and harmony is permeating every heart everywhere, creating a new consciousness in humanity. All beings now know who they are as divine expressions. We see all conflicts ceasing as a result of this wave of divine love and peace. We see all wars ending. Weapons are put down as all beings see the divinity of their fellow beings and their oneness. All beings understand now that what we do to another, we do to ourselves. We see all conflict ended. All beings are now working together for the benefit of the whole. We see all political division ended. All oppression is gone. All beings are living in freedom and joy. No one desires to dominate another because they know they are one. All grief and despair is ended, as all are loved and supported completely. Everyone feels safe in all places, as all beings are grounded in divine love. Our awakened consciousness brings about change for the better. All beings are caring for our Mother Earth, doing what is necessary for the health of our Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment we all share globally. We wrap our arms around our entire planet, embracing all beings everywhere with love. We see peace manifesting out of perfect divine love. We know that change in consciousness is the key. As within, so without. May this be the opening to true peace on earth. Let us remember to go within each day in prayer and meditation, connecting with divine peace. Let us remember that by divine grace we are choosing to be peacemakers and light workers, holding the vision of peace. We are your heart and your hands in this earth realm as we share our time, our blessings, and our awakened consciousness. May we be a blessing to our fellow beings every day. May the divine love we send out open hearts everywhere, awakening all beings to the truth of the beautiful light of their divinity and their oneness with all beings. Thank you, Spirit, for this understanding of truth. Om, peace, amen, and so it is. Our announcements for today: we invite you to join us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. for the chakra meditation by calling 518-418-1389. Join us live next Sunday at the same number for our 11 a.m. Sunday service, Pacific time. We invite you to visit our website, communityofinfinitespirit.org, to access the resources we have available. You can listen to podcast recordings of our Sunday services and meditations on our website under Healing Words and on our YouTube channel at Community of Infinite Spirit. You may also sign up for our newsletter and announcements via email on our website. You are invited to follow and like us on our Facebook page, Community of Infinite Spirit, and follow us at Instagram at infinitespirit.ca. If you would like email and text reminders of our Sunday service events and book studies, you can join our meetup group, Community of Infinite Spirit, and RSVP at www.meetup.com. We are beginning 2 new book studies in September. The book study group on The Infinite Way by Joel Goldsmith begins Tuesday, September 13th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time via Zoom. And on Wednesday, September 21st, 11 a.m. to 12:30 Pacific Time, we begin a book study on Joel Goldsmith's Awakening Mystical Consciousness, also via Zoom. To join either or both of these book study groups, please send an email to infinitespirit@comcast.net to receive your Zoom invite. Both of these books are available through many booksellers, and we would love for you to join us. And this information is also available on our website. If you would like to donate to the Community of Infinite Spirit, you may do so on the donation page of our website via PayPal or credit card, or by postal mail at the address at the bottom of our homepage. We are truly grateful for all donations, and we thank you for your generosity in supporting the Community of Infinite Spirit. Now we will have our closing song.
Thank you, Reverend Teresa. And I must say that was a beautiful healing circle. And we shall now have a song by Karen Drucker from her Songs of the Spirit album titled Loving Kindness.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease, and may we be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am happy.
This concludes our service. You are wished infinite blessings, love, and peace. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you.